Welcome back to my channel. What's good, fam? Today we are talking everything crop over, and because I don't want a copyright infringement, crop over. Good morning. Show them how we does jump up. Show them how we does free up. Crop over. Good morning. I apologize for nothing. Cropover, for those who don't know, is the carnival, quote unquote, for Barbados that happens in early August, and I think it was a great introduction for me for carnival outside of the US. I've been to Canada, to Caravana in Toronto, but you know, Toronto's just a little different than Barbados. So this was an entirely new experience for me. I've been out of the country before, but I got to travel with a group of incredible women, some who I just met for the first time in Barbados, and others who I had done my carnival shenanigans with before. And it was beautiful to see how the whole group got along, got to know each other, and really just turn the hell up. And in terms of the actual experience, we coordinated months in advance, probably around December, January time. And at that point, we had already solidified our group and that we were all going, and moving forward, it was really just getting the logistics down. The whole process took time and patience to coordinate a group of 6, I'll admit that. However, I honestly think that with some thought into it, going beforehand and some research, it helped us to have the best experience possible. So our group played with Aura. We had these beautiful red costumes. The theme, I believe, was Rise of the Phoenix, and it was perfect timing for me, honestly, because I had finished part 1 of my qualifying exam in May, and I was ready to rise out of the ashes like the phoenix that I am and just be free. But obviously that's not why I chose that costume. I chose it, 1, because that's Rihanna's band and I'm basic and she is my queen, so. And 2, it was actually one of the better costumes aesthetically wise compared to the other ones that were released for Cropover, in my opinion and in my group's opinion. We all voted on which ones we wanted, and the one we chose was this one, and we looked super fly. So where we stayed at the Aquatica Resort, the Radisson Aquatica Resort in Bridgetown, and it was a beautiful space. I think it was perfect location-wise. It was right on the beach, and honestly, it was very easy to get a taxi to go anywhere that we needed to. Some of the parties were kind of in the boondocks, understandably so, because no one wanted to hear all that noise late at night. But I will say, if you have a driver ahead of time, that might be more helpful, or if you can get a driver who can agree on a certain price, that might save you some money and the hassle of trying to find a driver every single time. In terms of the parties that we attended, we went to Rise Together, Lush All-Inclusive, the Mimosa Brunch, Caesar's Army Ambush Bim, Bliss, and Soca Brainwash. And out of all of those parties, the one that was without a doubt the best experience was Caesar's Army Ambush Bim. I cannot emphasize enough, like, if you are going to Cropover this year, hit up Caesar's Army. I appreciated the fact that the vibes were good, people were getting it, you know, and liquids were provided in constant flow. The trucks were moving, they had bathrooms there. By daybreak, all the food was already set up and people went and had their food there. I think this the experience that they had, I don't know if it was the group of people that were there, but no one was stush and standing up. No, everyone was like living their best life. And not to say that the other parties weren't great, they were, but Caesar's Army was just an experience where all of us really let loose more than any of the other parties. And perhaps that's just like the environment of the Juve feel, where people are throwing paint and water and all that stuff. But the music was good, the trucks were there constantly, so you always had the liquor flowing. Yeah, 10 out of 10, would recommend. And then I guess the runner up for that for me would be the mimosa brunch. The mimosa brunch was such a cute vibe. Part of that was during the day, so keep that in mind. I think people have more energy and are more likely to say positive things about a party if they are not tired as hell. And we know how it is during Carnival, or maybe we don't. For those who don't know, you don't sleep. Just catch up on your sleep from now. That's it. Mimosa brunch was beautiful, especially because there was so much food, and good food, not like little chips here or anything like that. No. Like, we had doubles, we had roti, we had everything you can imagine, chicken, veggie, like vegetarian option, all of it, and it tasted so freaking good. And it was just constantly there, because it was like, I don't know why I kept clapping and didn't say any words, but take that as a sign that it was good. I think in the beginning it was kind of hot, so people were very much smushed under the tent to stay away from the sun. But as the vibes kept on, and obviously people got a little bit more of like the liquid courage or whatever, people stopped giving a dang and just went out and danced. Because it was so many hours long, there were definitely moments where we needed to sit and rest, and me and my friends aren't picky. We sat on the grass by the fence and took our breaks when we needed to. But the venue was in a grassy area. Most of these venues were in grassy and dirt areas, so I wouldn't recommend going in heels. I will say that one of the highlights of this whole trip was meeting my queen. Y'all don't understand, like, Rihanna's my everything, and she can take her damn time on her creative projects. Y'all better stop rushing her. And we were on the road with Aura, and guess whose truck was right alongside us the whole time. Definitely made eye contact with her mama. We exchanged looks because there was a whole lot going on. That was just beautiful to see. Unfortunately, on Kadooment Day, I had taken so many beautiful photos of me in my carnival outfit, like on the beach, in the water. There were horses in the water, just magic. And guess what you dumb bit did? So I kept trying to sign on to my phone with my Face ID, and clearly there were things, vision, you know what's going on, you know the vibes. And it locked me out of my phone. I couldn't get in. I needed to go to an iTunes store, and they said they could not restore any of the photos. So I only had one photo of myself as a single shot that I had texted to my mom, thankfully, right before I had left for Kadooment. So that's the only picture I have. I've learned my lesson. I'm putting my screen on Never Lock, or I'm taking off my passcode for Trinidad Carnival next, because your girl not trying to deal with that again. I paid too much for these damn outfits to not get a whole photo shoot. Okay? That's my recap of Cropover. It's a beautiful experience, honestly, and I love Bayesian Soca. Like, can we sometimes, by Lead Pipe, Lil Rick, I met Lil Rick. me and Lil Rick and my friend Gia were singing together. Can we? So I think I appreciated that the artists were just walking around. It was very casual. Like, we all got together, felt the vibes, and you know Bayesian music, how it gets down. It's a little rough and tumble and all that good grumble. I don't know what I just said, but it was perfect. And I think as someone, once again, who hasn't gone to carnivals internationally before this was a good starting place. So definitely, like, Trinidad isn't the only place for carnival. And also, like, soca-wise, there's such a range of soca and so much that's represented across all these different countries that you miss out. You miss out on what's, you know, the new in soca, if you kind of just stick to the top 2 or 3 artists that tend to come out of Trinidad. With that said, I'm a hypocrite and I'm going to Trinidad Carnival in February, so I'll see you there. In the meantime, enjoy these videos of me turning the hell up at Cropover with my friends. I've put the names of the parties with each video so you could get a sense of what the vibe was. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe and do all that good stuff. You know, click that button. You know you wanna. Peace out, y'all. Be well.
Where are we, Onisha?
I'm not leaving, that's impossible to do. Cause if you want me to go, you can't be looking the way you do. You can't be cooking the way you do. You can't be hooking me. If you want me to go, you can't be looking the way you do. You can't be hooking the way you do. Because you're hooking me. I don't know what to do, so I'm pleading. Plus you ain't give me no reason. Tell me this the end of the season. Mash up everything, dress so. But you don't understand when you watch me. I said I see that I win the lottery. How you go pick up just so and then dump me? No, baby, no. But your back on me clothes in a garbage bag. You put it on the ground by the roadside. You tell me get out your place to come inside. Baby, don't do me that. You go break my heart. Can't believe you're ready to give up on me just so. Cause if you want me to go, you can't be looking the way you do. You can't be cooking the way you do. You can't be hooking me. If you want me to go, you can't be looking the way you do. You can't be walking the way you do. Because you're hooking me. No matter what I say, you are hearing. You say the love disappearing. On my drawer and cupboard you're clearing. Mash up everything, dress so. When I met you, Marshall tell me, hey, that is a trophy. So if you throw away the thing, it go hurt me. No, baby, no. But you pack on my clothes in a garbage bag. You put it on the ground by the roadside. You tell me get out your place to come inside. Baby, don't do me that.
Must be confusion in your mind. If you see, then you shall find, and you can call me. Sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes. Woman, you called 10 times yesterday, 10 more again today. Think you can program but I live my own damn life. Seems like you want more than company. Can't tell in friends and family about a young handsome guy. Don't get things twisted, baby. Don't expect no more than what we already have. Keeping it simple. sometime, but not all the time. So you take a wine with me sometime, you take a grind with me sometime, you can vibe with me sometime, but not all the time. So you say you not letting go, you think life's a rodeo. Please do not bring that vibe, cause I'm just the man outside. Tell Juliet I'm not Romeo, I'm not the milk to her Oreo. Just let your feelings subside and don't get mixed up now, baby. Don't expect no more than what we already have. Keeping it simple